Welcome back, everybody, to the Palumbo Soccer Podcast. It is Coach Angelo. Happy to be back. I'm with, of course, my co-host, James Palumbo. And we have a lot to get into, James. First off, thank you for having me back. I know the fans are probably a little worried where was Coach Angelo, but it's been a busy summer with summer camp, then the Italy trip, then the start of the season. So a lot to get into today. So funny that I bring that up because this is what this episode is all about. The beginning of the fall season, the beginning of academy. We have a lot of events coming up for our premier teams, our travel teams. And then looking forward to the winter. So happy to be back, James. Welcome.
Thank you, Angelo. I've been seeing you consistently. However, I do miss you in this setting on our podcast, and it is a joy to have you back with me. And yeah, this season is a special season, with it being our 25th anniversary. We have new uniforms for the players in the club, staff members, coaches, and there's little details within the uniform to identify our 25th anniversary. So what do you think, actually?
Love the uniforms.
Yeah?
Love the uniforms, love the goalkeeper uniforms. The kids have come up to me and have said, Coach, these jerseys are fire, these jerseys are fresh. So very good job from MKA. Shout out to Diogo and his contact that he has with MKA. Kids love it, coaches love it, so we're excited. We still got some more stuff coming in for the coaches. More things we'll be getting out to the families to order, bags, all that other stuff. So very, very excited. We look very clean and professional.
Yeah. I mean, the days that I'm walking out onto the field and going from here all the way to the back, not just on the uniforms, the technical side, the organization, the professionalism from the coaches, the attitude of the players, their effort, the sessions are great. I'm very impressed with all of our players, and very grateful for the way you guys have approached the season so far, and I'm very grateful for the way our staff is approaching the season, and MK's fashion and the details that we've added to the uniform. I know you shouted out Diogo and his creativity and help in designing and recognizing the 25th anniversary. I do want to recognize to everyone that this is the anniversary of JPSC, with it being the club teams. Of course, going back to the 70s with Joe Palumbo soccer camps at Club Fit, and there's a rich history of the academy as a whole when we're talking about our founder, Joe Palumbo, and when we talk about JPSC with the teams here in beautiful Putnam Valley. It's the 25th year, so it's very exciting. Things have been started very well from our kickoff meeting with the coaches, mini camp, straight into practices, and all of our games throughout September. I want to thank our administrative staff, the way that they've managed schedules, makeup games or rearranging things,
cup games,
and all of that is a time-consuming task.
Rosters,
dealing with everybody. So it's a total team here. And everybody's efforts are appreciated. For us to be excited and to talk about the season kicking off with joy, it takes a lot of work behind the scenes, right?
100%. There's a lot that goes into it, and I can't say enough about the staff that we have here all together collectively. With us growing, us getting more teams, it obviously is going to take a lot more work, and coming into work every day, having the administrative team just be so organized with things. And obviously things can occur, last minute things can happen, but the way we react to it and the way we can be proactive to avoid those situations is key. It makes the coaches' lives a lot easier, it makes the parents' lives a lot easier, it makes the players' lives a lot easier. So shout out to them. Thank you for everything.
And Angelo, I know we've started off well with the teams in JPSC, the 25th anniversary. You also, as the Academy Director, you've now have a Academy Coordinator in Nick Valentine.
Shout out to Nick.
Being on the field, off the field, logistics and organization. I think he's done a great job. We're missing him as our executive producer today.
Yes.
However, I think he's started off well in a new role. How do you feel? Talk to us a little bit about the academy so far.
Yeah, so like you said, being more on the club side with coaching 3 teams, I had to take a little bit of a back seat on the field as far as the academy, but with Nick being here, shout out to Nick, going into that role as another guy who grew up here, played here, knows what the academy is all about, knows what JPSA is all about. So working with him closely as far as lesson planning and staffing and what the academy is all about, it was a seamless process. Nick is very aware of what we want to accomplish with the academy. And the academy is to bring joy, is to bring excitement, is to bring education to the players, but also the parents. The academy is open to everyone. It's open to players that are just starting out. It is also open to players that want to get supplemental training. So Nick has done a fantastic job with the organization, the communication to the parents, running the Academy League on Saturday. I'm very, very happy from what I've been hearing from you, from the other coaches that are involved, from the parents that I see walking out to the field. It's been seamless. So it's been a lot of weight lifted off my shoulders with taking on a little bit more of a role with the club side. But knowing that Nick is there and running it, it's in good hands, and I'm very, very happy.
Tell us, so the academy, how does it work? We offer a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
Yep, so we offer a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday training session. You can pick all 3 days, you can pick one day, we have different packages. And then we have our Academy League on Saturday where you get to split up into teams. The coaches will split up the players into teams and they just play. No coaching. The kids are free to figure out their own problems. And I think this is huge. They get their coaching throughout the week on the fundamentals, on what different skills or different topics that we have for that week. But the Academy League, I feel is just as important because of that freedom. They get the education throughout the week, and now it's okay, how can I implement what I've been working? What can I bring from the training through the week into the training, into the league on Saturday? So depending on your schedule, depending on how much training you want to get, you have your 3 days. We split them up into groups, obviously by age and by level. And it's different topics, whether it's 1v1s, whether it's passing, whether it's shooting. There is a topic throughout the week. And I feel that this is super, super important, especially we have a lot of younger players at the academy this fall, and it's super, super important for them developmentally to get a relationship with the ball and learn the basics and then develop as they get older. So super, super happy with the academy. I think it's pivotal to what we do here on the club side as well.
Yeah, I think that the academy is very introductory, and it's also an environment that provides flexibility for the families and those who maybe are not on a current soccer team, or they are on a soccer team and looking for something to supplement within those practices. The organization is great, and then when bringing up Saturday's league, the coaching is more of an involvement in the process. So what's the score, what are the games, nicknames, ways that we can excite the players, because I feel, and I've always felt, the better that you are at something, the more enjoyable it becomes. And when it's a developmental time period where you're going to have mixed levels, it's really important that our coaches and our staff can understand the environment is an opportunity for them to contribute positively for all of the players, regardless of their level. Maybe they didn't score a goal, but they made a good defensive play. They are a great teammate in showing a sign of respect and helping one up off the ground. There's many ways that we can not only just speak about our values, but act on them, and having programs consistently throughout the year and throughout the week, especially right now in the fall. We have opportunities to act on those values and to really encourage our players and families to inherit those values and then act upon them even outside of the academy. So yeah, from the outside, of course, we're always looking of ways to improve. We're always looking to receive feedback, receive suggestions, because we know that we're all imperfect and we're all in a process of learning. So just as much as our experience in organizing these things, there's ways to continue to improve. So definitely thank you to all of our families that are part of us in our academy programs. And now coming back to the club, we've had great competitions, league play, and we're at the end of September, and we're heading into our first outside tournament, which is a CT Rush tournament. Am I right?
Yes, CT Rush tournament in the Danbury, Connecticut area, or
locally
around.
For Angelo.
Locally for me, yeah. Not too bad of a drive for me, just about 10-15 minutes. So in the field. No, very excited. We've been going to this tournament since I've been back every year. This is our fourth time, third time?
Yeah, at least.
Back probably, since I've been here.
Yeah.
So, since I've been back. But it's a very good tournament. A lot of the teams, most of the teams we don't maybe see in our league play. Some of the teams maybe we do, depending on the age group. But it's a good tournament for all the teams to get their beak wet with some competitions, see some new opponents. And obviously, kids love tournaments, love competition, love to get medals, love to get first place. But I think the most important is the camaraderie with the team after games, maybe going to get a bite to eat, or going to get ice cream after the day is done. Those are the most important. I remember when I was a kid, and I'm pretty sure you can say the same thing, James, going to tournaments, it was always obviously playing, but then hanging out with your friends afterwards and making memories that way. So very excited for the tournament. It's going to be a very busy weekend. So just hoping all the teams can do well and display what JPSC is all about as far as skill, sportsmanship, self-discipline, but also attitude, effort, and commitment. So
yeah, we've talked about it all throughout the coaches group chat as well. As a big emphasis of Relash and Diogo is playing games, and having experiences. So I think with a break of the league in that time period, going to this tournament, and historically we've been exposed to teams that we normally don't play in our league games, which is great, and that's the purpose of whether we're going to local tournaments or regional tournaments, national tournaments. It's to expose our players to competitions who normally compete in maybe a different context. So I think it should be beneficial for our coaches, for our players, the teams, and of course a demand on the families in terms of commitment. So we appreciate that, and we understand the commitment that is put forth to be a part of these tournaments, and of course scheduling, things coming out in time, hopefully, so everybody can manage their weekend as best as possible. We also, on that weekend, will have a CT JPSA tournament on Monday, which we're looking forward to, and I see the registrations continue to go up, which is great. We're looking forward to, just like our academy programs, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, not just our academy kids and players who are in those programs, but players within JPSC can attend those tournaments on Monday, which is, again, a tournament style like the Saturday League. However, we present medals and we have the winners of it, and it's the same environment where you're not coaching on the sideline, and the players amongst themselves are the leaders in the competition. Am I right?
Absolutely. Yep. So it's pretty much almost identical to the Academy League, but just more of a tournament. Some of the most of the club players come back. They have off from school. They have nothing to do. They want to sign up. They want to play. They want to be with their friends and just compete. It's all about competing. It's all about having fun. It's all about meeting new people. We have a bunch of people that sign up from other towns that have been here before for our academy tournaments and want to play with so-and-so from Johnny because he was a good player, and hopefully I get to be on Johnny's team for the Columbus Day tournament. So It's very cool.
Us as well is like a reunion of the players, but then there's many experiences where we're having these tournaments and we're like, Bobby, you're here. Like I saw you in summer camp, or you were at this program, or that, or you're on this team, or you live super far from us. You might not be a part of the club, but you're here. You get on the team because they have off from school or something. So it's like a special time. It's a special moment for them to be a part of us still. When maybe they're not here on a religious basis.
For sure. Always look forward to the tournaments, always look forward to the reunions and seeing the kids that we may only see over the summer at summer camp or last winter during winter academy training. So it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy the academy tournaments for sure.
And not to mention, do we have the medals?
We do.
Okay. Back to we do have the medals, so we are in good hands on Monday. When you come, winners will receive medals, and these tournaments not only that this will be the first one, right? To kick off for the 24-25 season, but then going forward we have the MLK tournament, of course, in the new year. We have the Turkey Bowl, we have the New Year's Day tournament, and I know players that James, I need a medal. I need to win the ML. I'm coming back. I'm sorry. When is the next tournament? The President's Day. They're coming to the Shamrock tournament. So these are events that we
do have players in the tournament that I know that have come up to me and said, I'm trying to win every single academy tournament that we have. They want it. On their resume, they want to be able to say, I won every JPSA Academy tournament here. So,
not to mention the colors, the shirts, and then we've had special requests of players and families. I have a blue, a red, and a yellow, but I need the black one. I need the green one. So we do have colors per tournament with the JPSA brand on there. And those things are special. I hear a lot of people, even on the side, oh James, I saw a Palumbo shirt and all the kids, all he wants to wear is this shirt to school.
You gotta be here for the tournament to get the special color. Why'd you get the purple one? Huh? You weren't here, you gotta sign up for these tournaments.
Exactly. But which speaking of, we are in the fall season, and little by little our winter season will be upon us, which we're fortunate to have our own indoor facility and being able to coordinate training sessions and hosting our winter academy. Here is a great time for those 3.5 months that we have kids here consistently. Just being indoors, I know, of course, the game is played outside, but indoors here, there's something in the winter time. There's something that everybody's so close that it's a special time.
For sure. And also playing indoor helps. There's a lot of benefits to playing indoor as well. The game's a little bit faster. It's a tighter space. You improve on your foot skills. You improve on your decision making. All these different things that will then translate to when you start playing outside. So I think for those that maybe are a little, I don't know if I want to go indoors or have a little doubts, it's all beneficial. Everything that we do indoors, maybe it is in a tighter space, maybe it is in a smaller space, and you're not playing your typical 7v7, 99, 11v11, whatever the case may be, but you are honing in on skills that are super important when you get outside. So it's just to keep the body moving, to stay in shape, to maybe enhance some skills that maybe you're a little bit weaker at, or work on things that you just want to get better at. So the Winter Academy is a lot of fun, and again, of course, very educational to the players.
Yeah, I feel on top of the skills that they will develop by being a part of, say, a bowl mastery class or the finishing class or the academy program where they're training during the week in the league game. It's the people, the friends that you're meeting, the coaches, the relationships that you build, the overall enjoyment and flexibility that the winter presents, where some kids are playing basketball or they're going skiing, and I mean we have a national level skier within our club currently right now, and that's something that we're proud of. To get to a certain level, it requires one of our words within the motto, all of our words, but one big thing is discipline. That self-discipline to improve in an area. So the winter time, it allows the opportunity for players, people to come together and enjoy the programs that we have, which is great. Of course, we've had other teams that they want to stay together and do their own thing, with teams from outside of the club, and they can rent the facility and do their own training, which is awesome and welcome as well. But the more important thing for me within that time period is everyone realizing that this is a place where you can utilize the space and enjoy moving and building relationships, because we need that. We need 100%. That in our life. You know, kids cannot be just home for 3.5 months playing video games and then going to school, and very limited physical activity and interaction with their peers and with their teammates, or new people that they're going to meet within that time period, you know. So I just think it's very valuable within the winter, and feeling like this is a home for them, you know.
I agree wholeheartedly.
So I do want to mention, as it came to mind as a national skier, we've also had some great developments for players within the club that have been invited. We do have the Florida EA event, which is going to be very exciting this year on the club side, because all of our 16s who are part of the Elite Academy League are going to be attending. Last year we had the Florida event for our U13s and U14s, and then the U15 and older went to Arizona. This year everyone's going to Florida, and it's expected to be a great event, as there's going to be EA talent scouts there, with the intention of identifying quality players to make a select team in the Elite Academy League, with the opportunity to go to the MIC Cup in Spain, which we were fortunate as a club to have 3 players go. 4 players identified and 3 players were able to attend the tournament. So we're really looking forward to it. It's going to be a great event. We've also had a few players recognized for national team play, which most recently Karina Ariano has been selected for the women's U15 national team with Portugal, and soon to be coming up with competitions in November for her, which JPSC cannot be any more proud of her, and many of the players here going to be exposed to competitions, especially in the Florida event. Are you looking forward to going?
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Last year, just from the feedback from you, from Coach Bernie, from all the coaches that went, both from Florida and Arizona, they just raved about it. The kids, I had a couple of the kids on the 2012 Premier team that played with the boys 2011 that went. Andrew Sajaya, I believe Isaac went, and they came back and they were just like, Coach, this tournament was unbelievable. Are we going next year? Are we going to be going next year? And I was like, yes, we're going next year. So I'm super excited. Can't wait. Again, it's a tournament. It's a competition. But what the best parts of those tournaments to me as a player were always hanging out with my teammates, hanging out with the coaches off the field, making memories that way, and then obviously competing. So I'm very much looking forward to the tournament.
So also to point out, it's a showcase event where it's for our older teams, going to be showcasing for colleges, and then also for all of the players recognized for the EA Talent ID program, and then also it is 3 games that they count for the Elite Academy League standings. So it won't be a semifinal or a final winner for the weekend. However, the results of every single game will go towards the standings of the EA, which we have a target for our teams in the Elite Academy League. We had 2 teams qualify for the national competition last year, and we're looking forward again for our teams within JPSC to go after it in our Northeast Conference, and we are looking forward to the June month of having a few teams in the national competition.
Absolutely, that's a goal. I know, just speaking to some of the players on the teams that are in the EAL division, they talk about it, they want to get there again, or they want to get there for the first time, they hear other kids talking about it. So looking forward to it. As long as we just give our best effort, we stick to our motto. We stick to just attitude, effort, commitment. I don't see why we can't.
No, for sure, and it doesn't help. I mean, it doesn't hurt to be in the Florida weather in December.
No, not at all.
No.
I'll be down there like a couple weeks before that. We have a wedding down there. So
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so me and my girlfriend will be going down, and then a couple weeks later we go down for the tournament.
That's
So it's
awesome.
better than me, right?
I must have missed an
Alex
email.
shaking his head right now. He's
I think
like,
I missed an email about that.
No.
You submitted that in for
Yeah, a long time ago.
Okay, alright, just making sure. It's already scheduled in.
Yeah, it got approved. Already got checked off. It's approved.
Okay. Alright, well, congratulations then. I'm happy for you. It's approved.
Thank you.
You'll be down there early enjoying the wedding and then going right into the competition.
Yep.
Well, it's a great start to the season. We're looking forward to many more events coming
Sure.
up. This next month and a half is going to be great with our current teams, and also I want to recognize the high school players who are part of JPSC competing in their respectful schools.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that they have targets. Hopefully they'll be playing in sectionals, and we wish them the best of luck. And once they finish up, JPSC is ready to begin the season and welcome them all here.
Yep, it's coming up quicker than you know. So excited to get them back.
It's October.
I know, it's crazy.
So
Flying by.
we flying by. Anything you would like, Angelo? You think that we missed to catch
No.
up on the fall season so far?
I
We're
think
only a
we're
month
good.
in.
We're only a month in. It's been a great month so far. Looking forward to the rest of the season. The only thing I can just say to everyone is just continue with our motto, continue with attitude, effort, commitment, have fun, enjoy the game, make memories. This is the fall season. The beginning of the season is always fun. It's the beginning of the year. Our season split in two. We have our fall, we have our spring. So I just love with the new jerseys, the excitement of getting new gear for the kids. Everyone's all pumped up. Practices have been amazing. I know I can speak for all the coaches here. It's just been great to just walk out onto the field. Everyone's uniform. Everyone seems to be having a great time, enjoying themselves. So just looking forward to the remainder of the season, and then getting ready for the winter.
Of course, and before I totally agree with everything that you just shared, and a nice message to all of our players in the club, as Angelo said, to continue your behavior, continue the way you come here, and we know you guys have dreams. We respect those dreams, and all of us here at JPSC are here to help and guide you on your journey in achieving those dreams. And on a personal side with you, Angelo, I would like to close and say the season has been an excellent start because of our contribution, the way we show up, the way we contribute to our environment and directly to you, the three teams that you're in charge of, your attitude, your leadership, your responsibility. I see excellent things from you. This is my way to share with you publicly. I'm very, very proud. I'm proud of your approach to this season, and I think it's showing, not just because of the results that you're getting within the teams, and some maybe not positive results. It's just the way you're interacting with your players, the way you're preparing yourself and going out on the field. I'd love to see it. So congratulations to you.
Thank you. It's not all me. I have a great staff here, great supporting staff. Everyone involved that helps me. Enjoy coming to work. See James every day, joke around with him. But then also to get advice. So we preach about being open and asking questions, and any help, we're here to help. Everyone that's here in this office is here to help. So it's just it's great to be able to come in, and if I have a question for James or Diogo or Alesh or Alec or Julie, anyone really, can't just take all the credit. But very excited, very happy, so I appreciate that, James.
You're welcome. Let's be honest, let's get it on video. Have the check-ins helped?
Yeah, check-ins have helped, for sure.
Well, we will continue to check in with our podcast every other week. Here we are to close on an update of our beginning fall season. Just to close, as we've said, to continue with everybody, and that goes right into what we normally say when we close the podcast. I'll allow you to do it, Ange.
Keep going.
We keep going. Thank you all for tuning in to the Palumbo Soccer Podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, and as feedback is always welcome, let us know who you would like to hear from on our upcoming episodes or topics you would like for us to discuss. Keep an eye out for our next episodes. As always, we keep going.